Hi everyone, it's John Gualtieri here with this week's Power Shot. I am going to risk being construed as a snob today, but believe me, that's the furthest thing from the truth. But I want to tell you a story. I have been engaging in an email correspondence with a vendor who did some work in my house. And it doesn't matter what it is. At the end of the day, this person didn't want to have a conversation with me, did not. This was a conversation worthy topic. She was busy, we need to do it by email. Okay, whatever. But what I will tell you is that she was the worst communicator in writing that I've seen in a long time. And let me share with you that the mistakes that she was making in her communication are mistakes that we make all of the time. So I'm going to go all grammatically correct on you here. And I want to share two things. Number one, avoid the use of pronouns. She's talking about two different guys and she's saying, well, he this and then he that. Which he are we talking about? We've got two guys involved here. I don't know who he is when it comes to the specific guy that we're talking about. These were guys on the job here. And so pronouns can be very, very dangerous. Name the person. Stop using pronouns when there's more than one person involved. Of course, the same thing goes for she and they. Okay. The second thing is this whole thing called a demonstrative adjective. The demonstrative adjectives are this, that, these, and those. They modify a noun. And so when people say this is not acceptable, or I don't know what that is, right? Or what are these things? Well, look, I have no freaking idea, especially if you're texting me and emailing me. Hey, what about this strategy? What about those other contracts that we were looking at? Guys, you know what I'm saying. So avoid pronouns, right? Name the person and avoid, adjectives without saying specifically what we're talking about. So today's Power Shot takeaway is simply this. The first step you may want to take in being an effective communicator, whether it's verbally or in writing, is to avoid the use of pronouns and avoid the use of adjectives when we don't know what we're describing here. So I know I'm very passionate about this, but I can tell you I was peeved. These emails went back and forth for a couple of days and she wouldn't talk on the phone. So if you know anybody who might benefit from this week's Power Shot, please pass it on. And in the meantime, get out there, chop wood, carry water, and do it like you mean it. God bless.